Hello fellow YouTubers, welcome back to Sam's Allotment. Now firstly I'll apologise for the lack of uploads of recent. Being really honest with you, I've not really been in a very good mindset, so I don't want to pass any of that on through videos. Yeah, it's just not been a good couple of months, but I'm back down here, I'm cracking on with it. There's one downside to leaving it: weeds everywhere. The whole plot was covered again. But it's good to be back though. It's good to be back. Yeah, still a lot of work to do, heck of a lot of work to do, but everything's looking pretty good. I have been coming down, but I've only been doing like weeding sessions and stuff like that. Now I'm not going to obviously bore you on with hyperlapses or anything like that, because that'd just bore the life out of me watching a hyperlapse every month. So yeah, so basically yesterday most of this was covered in weeds. I know I've left a gap of weeds there, that will be gone probably the next 3-4 days, but obviously being the school holidays and my partner working, I've obviously got to be at home for the kids, so I won't be down here now till possibly Wednesday. And yeah, again, that's my birthday, so I'm not going to be down here Wednesday neither. Be Thursday at the latest. And yeah, I'll be getting basically this section just here of all the weeds that you can see going across. That little section behind where the can't remember what it's called now, but the plant there, that I've done by a hoe, and then obviously I've used the machine up there and just gone over it, rotated it in. What I did do though is I did a perimeter walk and basically hand dug out any perennial weeds, so hopefully the dandelions don't keep coming back. Yeah, but this section here, I've put a line up at the minute, so I know where I'm going to put my grass path in, just here behind here. Reason I'm going for a grass path just across here is I want to obviously create similar kind of thing to what I've done there, but not with the wood, just a natural flower bed, then put like annual bulbs in and go that way with it. I've got some lovely chives though, and there's also a big group of chives just down here as well. Don't know if you can see them. Yeah, loads of chives in here. So I'm not going to be keeping all of this all the way down here. All of this is going, but what I will be doing is I will be taking a nice big chunk of the chives out and putting them somewhere else. Trouble is, this is just going wild now, and it's going to the point where she keeps getting it on her plot, and I'd imagine that's pretty irritating. But yeah, it ain't perfect, guys, and I'm sorry that I can't give you that perfect video, but you know, if it's looking absolutely pristine. This is the downside to Sam's allotment when he goes into 2 months of not in a good state. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, the onions, I've got to admit, are looking absolutely fabulous. I don't know whether you can really see them through this net though, that's the only problem. No, that's probably not the best angle. You can see all the onions in there. That's a better angle of them. Some of them are lagging a little bit, but the others are looking pretty fine. And then they are the white onions, and then these ones are the red onions, which you can see just inside there. So yeah, they've not done too bad actually. I will be taking the covers off because at the minute the tops are going to the net, so Thursday I'll be taking these covers off. The fox is rolling them, there's not a lot I can do. Garlic I failed with. I did put some carrots in, but obviously they are coming up, but the weeds are coming up too. So what I'm doing, I know it doesn't look very pleasant, but I will be leaving it to grow a little bit more till I can distinguish what's carrot, what's weed, then going from there with it. So yeah, that's not looking too bad. As for this middle section, I haven't got nothing in, but what I'm going to do, if I'm not too late, because I feel like I'm just not going to get anything in this year because of the time of year it is, and I feel like I'm a bit too late to do a lot of seedlings and stuff. So yeah, but these beds, I do want to put some peas in the pods and just a couple of rows in each, and then beetroot or something. But like I say, if anyone can recommend whether I'm too far behind to sow seeds now, if not, what can I sow now, let me know in the comments, that'd be appreciated. This is still yet to be sorted, even though on the last video I'd just done all that. Now obviously all the rain we've had, the weeds have all come back up, and I've also got a few rogue potatoes that I missed. But these are my Charlotte potatoes, which are now finally making an appearance. So yeah, really chuffed with them. Like, looking really nice. So yeah, a lot of weeding to be done on them, that was for sure. At one point you couldn't actually see that was a potato plant because there was so many little weeds in between. It was just a blanket of green. And yeah, with this plot, oh, it's been a nightmare. Now I don't understand it, because being truthful, the Italian couple that had it before, they never ever grew potatoes in it. Now all of a sudden, since I rotivated it last time, I have a massive amount of random potato plants growing everywhere. So I must have, obviously by taking it and raking it side to side, I've dropped it down a level. I must have brought up some really old potatoes, but obviously I've pulled them up because I'm not going to eat them. This plant I was talking about, I can't remember the name at the start, that is Fennel, and this has just randomly appeared. This hasn't been sowed here, nothing. So yeah, quite impressed. I don't use Fennel, but it attracts the bugs, there's certain like bees and stuff like that, so I'm going to keep it growing. Last year this grew, and it grew to about 6 foot 7 foot tall, this fennel bush, so quite intrigued to see if I can get it to do the same. Now what I'd like to know, would it be an issue moving, like replanting it somewhere else now? Is now the best time to do it, or is it worth just leaving it now till the end of the season, then digging it up and moving it? Yeah, so if anyone's got any information on Fennel and when it is best to move it, please let me know. But yeah, as you can tell, all this greenery here was all the way over here. As you can tell just via the edge there, it's still covered. But I don't mess around, get down here, get the machine out, obviously I've got the perennials out and stuff, so yeah, it's not looking too bad. I don't know whether I was showing you guys last time, but I actually planted a pear tree. Obviously I've just got to move around a little bit because I can't get certain items in, but the pear tree has really taken. I'm quite surprised because I didn't think it would, especially riding a 7 foot pear tree on my push bike. I thought I might damage it or kill it, but no, it's proved me wrong, and it's sustained really well. There was actually manure put into this bed here because I had all the flowers and sunflowers here. I did dig manure in there, so it's obviously liking the manure that it's got in there, so I'm really happy about that, because pears are my favourite. Now obviously when you come up here it looks a mess. This is all going to become hard standing. I am going to have a big, well, say big tunnel. I'm planning on putting a big fruit cage in here, like just like in this section here to here, all the way across as far as I can, and then I'm going to be basically making like a strawberry tunnel system. So this will all go hard standing. I've got a 5 metre by 5 metre tarpaulin, which I'm basically going to, once I've rotivated all this, levelled it all out, the tarpaulin, like I'll roll it out and then I'll put the tarpaulin on, and then I'll work the frame system, you know, potentially put the door so that when I walk down between my shed, the door is straight on. These slabs can be moved, they're only just laid on there so they're not stacked up in my way. So yeah, but as for rhubarb, guys, this bed, I don't know if you can remember it from previous videos, it was my daughter's bed. Well, unfortunately for my daughter, I think she's lost her bed to rhubarb. It's gone wild. Obviously I do need to snap a couple of flowers off. It's gone to flower. That's what I've been recommended to do, is take it out as far to the base as you can, and you should still be fine to eat the rhubarb. But yeah, it's gone absolutely wild. Now I was given some of these lovely flowers just here by a lady over the way, which actually I need to get them out before she wants the tub back. And I've got 6 so far. I can't even count now, look, blooming hell. I've got 5 bags of potatoes. Yeah, only the reason they're in there is just because I couldn't fit another row in on that bed that you've just seen. And as for the greenhouse, I have a lot of corn. Now this corn is at least, just judging by that bottle, at least a foot high, easily a foot high this corn is. This was my ambition today, to get down here, get this planted out, but unless you've got a bed ready, you can't really do a lot, guys. So yeah, messed up a little bit there. Them flowers just here, I don't know what they're actually called. People keep giving me flowers and I ain't got a clue what the names are. I just plant them and they look pretty. And yeah, so I've got them to plant out in the flower bed at the front. I've got some tomatoes down here that I do also need to get out very quick. This one was given to me by a little 4-year-old whose grandma has a plot further down. So she gifted us one of these, and the little girl basically just squeezed the tomato so much that the seeds were left in her hand, so they dried them out, and that's what's come from it. So I'm planting it, I'm going to see what's coming out. I've got my runner beans down here, which is starting to come up. Now I'm using these like fabric bag things. Now I got these for about £3.80, 100 of them, and all they are is a little like fabric bag. Fill it with your compost. They're actually bigger than normal plant pots, and yeah, so you get quite a bit of room. You can get your hand in there, and yeah, these are supposed to be biodegradable. Yet to be told. We'll find out with the runner beans when it comes to obviously ripping the waste up next year. At the moment, up the top here, we have all marigolds. Don't seem to be doing very well, if I'm truthful. Couple of sunflowers coming through, and then truthfully, there's something else in there, and I haven't got a clue, because daft old me, not using my brain, didn't label them up. But I know they're marigolds. I've got 2 cucumber plants on the go here, and I also have 2, well, there was 2 cucumber. One's coming through slightly, but it's coming through at a bit of a weird angle. It's like it's sewn upside down. But this one's going. I also have a lot of stuff going on in the greenhouse at home. I have leeks, normal leeks, Musselburgh, and then I've also got some giant leeks growing as well. Now, obviously, I will be contacting a certain person when it comes down to the giant leeks, because I don't know whether actually first year around with being sown, whether you should plant them out or whether you keep them in propagator for the first year and then plant them out the second year. I'm yet to learn. I've still learned. You learn every day with an allotment. That's the thing with it, guys. So, yeah, but that is pretty much it, guys. Now, like I say, apologies for the lack of uploads. Now, hopefully, I've had a little think. Now, obviously, I don't want to push myself because I've got a lot of situations going off with my daughter and schooling and meetings and a lot of stuff. That's all I can honestly say. I can't go into too much detail on it. And also, I'm trying to get onto new medication myself after spending months not on it. Hence the reason my mental state went a little bit crazy. So, yeah, I've got a lot on. But what I will honestly say to you, I will try and promise you an upload every single month. Yeah, obviously I'm pushing this upload for a May upload because it's the last day of May today. But basically what you see here, all this nice brown soil, yeah, that is what I've achieved today. And yeah, marking out a few little bits and stuff and watering, and yeah, but I have been down here a couple of days in the week and just got on with just general weeding, guys. But I mean, if you're happy to see me do hyperlapses of me weeding the plot and things like that, let me know in the comments, and let me know what kind of stuff you want to see, because I keep getting to a point where I think to myself, I don't want to get repetitive. I don't want to keep constantly throwing hyperlapsed videos at you of me weeding a bed or weeding the same beds over there as I always do. So yeah, if there's something particular you want to see me doing, please let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to try and fit that in. I'm not going to promise, but I'll try and fit it in, and just yeah, let me know, guys. So yeah, on that note, it is nearly 9 o'clock at night and I'm still down here. I've still got a 5-mile pedal home yet. So yeah, I hope whatever you guys are doing, I hope you're having fun, enjoy, and I shall hopefully, guys, catch you on the next one. So for now, take care, bye bye.